let's summarise what we've done in week 6. We started off by looking at how lists are constructed and deconstructed, and on the basis of that we worked out how to do primitive recursion over lists, and we worked that out through the example of summing up the numbers in a list of integers. And from that we inferred a template for primitive recursion on lists, and then looked at lots of examples taken from the standard prelude. And with many of those, we saw how the equations could be used in step-by-step evaluation. We then looked at some other patterns of recursion, including ones where we mixed recursion over numbers and lists, for example in take. And we also looked at tail recursion, which can be seen as a way of doing an imperative loop inside a functional program. And then we looked at the case study of the rock, paper, scissors game, how to play that, and that introduced some more examples of programming on lists. And then finally we showed how to make that interactive using the I/O approach in Haskell. And that was a brief introduction to that. We'll go into that in more detail later in the course.